My name is Van Allen Nguyen. I'm one of the owners of Biscuits and Bourbon located on Water Street in historic downtown Henderson. So I started my career in the culinary world as a cashier for In-N-Out Burger, and I worked my way through the ranks up through management and learned about managing businesses, specifically restaurants. And then I stepped into a consulting role after that, and I learned more about the full service component of the restaurants, learned about the dynamics of vendor relationships, distribution, and just the overall operational flow. And then I decided to pursue entrepreneurship as a restaurateur. My core values I've learned from In-N-Out Burger very clearly. It's focus on the quality, provide great service, and maintain a clean and organized work environment. And I think if we have a really strong command of those three aspects of the operation, everything else will fall in line. I think what drove me to pursue my career was partially fear and partially ambition. I think the fear component of it was because I'm a son of immigrant parents who came out here and placed a high value on education, on formal education, getting a college degree and then furthering your career through that. And then the ambition part of it was because I just really wanted to have a bigger impact on something, and I didn't know what that was. I just knew that whatever I ended up doing, I wanted to have more value than just a positional status or financial wealth or anything like that. It was just a desire to leave an impact with people and help further the people that were around me, and I didn't know what it was until I started working at In-N-Out. It put that path into clear focus for me of developing yourself as a leader, and then finding people that are willing to give you the opportunity to get into that position where you can lead and you can influence and impact people. As an owner operator, the way you carry yourself, your energy, your mindset, your attitude will absolutely carry over to your staff. So if you walk in with a negative mindset, you can't have that expectation that they're going to be at their best for you. One of the best days that I can have would be when I get to walk in and promote one of my people into a much higher paying position, because we have the ability to do that. One of my passions is to teach and mentor people, and when they're a part of the culture for a certain amount of time and they've been through these trials and tribulations, and I can go back and deliver on my promise of saying, hey, you stick with me for a long time, I'll get you to that point. They feel a lot more pride in the position that they've earned because they know what it took to get to that point. So anytime I get a chance to sit down and chat with my leadership team and to let them know that we're able to make their life a little bit easier with compensation or position or responsibility, that's really gratifying to me. I would say one of the biggest sacrifices I made was time invested into learning a specific skill set and getting better at a certain craft. I spent the majority of my 20s being pretty one-dimensional in that I wanted to be better as a leader, better as a manager, and so a lot of these other things that my friends and family enjoyed kind of fell by the wayside. So whereas they had a certain level of balance in their life, I just really focused on furthering my skills, right, and trying to figure out what my career path was going to be. Some of the hardships that I've had to overcome with my first restaurant, I was stuck on the line 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't think I took a day off until the first, within 9 months, right? So that took a huge toll on my relationship. It took a toll on us physically, and just the crew was kind of worn down. I would roll out emails every single week letting them know, hey, this is where we're at. I know it's a struggle. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna show up every single day. I'm gonna continue to show up, and if you do the same, we're gonna get through it. So, that hardship right there with operating with uncertainty, without real vision of where this is gonna lead, but the only thing that is keeping you in the game is persistence and resilience. That's one of the hardest things that I've had to overcome. Biscuits and Bourbon we like to call it a boutique barbecue restaurant. We don't make barbecue with respect to any one region. I think we take bits and pieces of really popular barbecue places like Texas, Carolina, and then put a spin on it to make it our own. We have a old-fashioned program where we partnered up with Angel's Envy, and then we decided, let's do something that nobody else in town is doing, So we converted one of our faucets for the kegerator into pour out old fashions. And so we only have 4 ingredients. We have Angel's Envy, we have a simple syrup because it allows you to create consistency from cocktail to cocktail rather than smashing in a sugar cube. And then we garnish that with bitters and a peel of orange that's been expressed.